that they're looking to grab in the first 14 minutes.
Yeah, and we are going to see
cannon.
Yeah, the cannon comes out here, and you know, it's going to be pretty nice in that lane against the Gwen. Just has the rain
that they could be in there. It's Alistair level 1, so definitely don't want to walk into this. Oh. Going for the splash.
Okay, he's going on in there. Immediate exhaust, but with the E leveled up here from Tristana. That's going to be one more auto, and Gumayusi goes down. Shogun and Taki take it to them. Keria with the ignite. He will flash in and take away the kill onto Shogun. So much action already in the bottom side, and Keria will be able to...
Jay with the failed dive, quote unquote, will of course force Zeus to back, but he has teleport. Meanwhile...
Oh, here we go. Guma a little bit too far up, but they're trying to trade it back, but the extra jump comes in for Shogun, and this is just going to be a double kill in the bottom side as the
fight for Rift Herald no matter what in our region for so long, regardless of circumstances. You see it ignored this early, so unusual. This time
the bubble comes in, and Shogun this time he goes down as Froggy now gets pretty low. Looks like there wasn't enough vision around the mid lane, as we will have him going down here, and you can hear the fans, they're allowed to cheer out now. It is awesome to hear that they are ready to go and cheer for T1 here at MSI.
Yeah. Okay, Taki once again for the engage.
Okay, going on in here, but you can see that Shogun not really confident to get on in this one, and he will just get burst down. It gets a little bit too close to the sun and trying to force it there with Saigon Buffalo. Here comes BJ with the flash coming in. The immediate exhaust and the damage that comes out of Lucian. Nami might be enough, but not quite, as BJ will be able to take him out at the end and at least trade
down, of course, and pick up the kills. Once again, gonna go in.
Oh, and here's Owner once again. Taki, no unbreakable will this time, soul or anything like that for Saigon Buffalo.
You'll notice also a plate is taken here in the mid lane as well. Faker's able to pick that one up because they needed all that extra pressure that Prio Gumayusi can continue to push aggressively to try to grab that last plate in the last minute.
Okay, Froggy space checking a little bit here, did not have vision, and now he is just trying to tank it up, but unfortunately Destiny Gate comes in, big 2-on-2 on the bottom side again, and this time Shogun and Taki will get their revenge. Another double kill into turret blood, as we do see Owner and Faker really trying to take this one down, but I think that Taki, or rather Shogun and BJ should get the win, and they will. The first turret blood will go the way of Saigon Buffalo as a stolen by ultimate, as in goes Froggy extremely aggressively just to try to save this turret. And he will, as here comes Hosmet. He's got the angle onto Faker, as Faker will get comboed, and he's trying to get CC'd 100-0, and now with 4 members of the Buffaloes, he will be taking
400 gold. And it's T1 against the VCS's second team, right? Not even their #1 team. A much closer game than we expected.
Okay, we're going to have culling against culling, but Kingslayer's not going to help him survive. Into the mid lane. Perhaps Guma and Keria will feel a bit safer to not get comboed, as they have been multiple times on the bottom side. Taki is positioning very aggressively, goes into the unbreakable will and just gets blown up just like that. Not able to survive on the Alistair.
And I think a big part of this play is the fact that the top side is Rift Herald. So, you know, at the end of the day, it's a big win for T1.
Zeus has been stalked through the jungle, and now he's got to go 1v2 in his shroud, as now the Gwen ultimate is stolen. The damage not quite there. Zeus will survive as Keria gets there just barely on time, and BJ is going to get ignited down by Keria, who will pick up the kill, and now Owner is looking for a little bit more.
Meanwhile, topside Faker survives there. Hosmet even commits the flash, is unable to kill him.
And Shogun is just dead here, does not have another jump. That is going to be a killing spree now for Owner, who casually picks up the Vine and is now 3-0 in the first game of MSI.
What do you think about the Nami impact in professional play in recent times? Of course, we've seen Nami years ago in many different other matchups, but in professional play, it's usually just for controlling the 2v2 in the laning phase, but how Keria has been able to use his ultimate as a peeling tool in so many of these scenarios on the bottom side has been fantastic and has really punished some...
Not going to hit him, as we do have second Rift Herald coming in, but this is a huge teleport flank coming in now from Hosmet, but he's all alone. He is going to be forced into this one early on. The slicing Maelstrom only hits Owner, as Owner is actually going to go down. Faker tries to get the kill onto Kennen, but it's not going to quite work out, but Zeus is now frontlining, and he's got a bunch of needles. He's just trying to chip through that front line here. So many low health bars on the side of Saigon Buffalo, but nobody has gone down yet, as they do not have vision of this brush rather, as Hosmet will give up his life. Everybody else is on the run, as Froggy is just going to get executed And T1 will take the fight eventually. As, yeah, it's just going to be the bubble coming in. Karya will pick up.
Of course, go for the rocket belt. So not like it's Night Harvester Cannon, which we have seen a few times. If he has a little bit more items, suss this out. They're going to rotate over. Vi ultimate available here for Froggy. T1 might have bitten off more than they can chew here. They're going to try to turn.
They're looking for the turn, and Taki is just blown up immediately. He does use that lock-in, but that's about all he's got here. As T1, they knew this was coming. They knew they were spotted, and they knew that they would eventually take down the Baron, if not yet right away.
Notice the one champion who's left standing here, the one who could have actually looked for a team fight against T1. T1 knew Hazmed had ultimate but wasn't nearby. You have a slicing Maelstrom in this team fight, it could look completely different, but T1 very aware of where he is on the map. The tidal wave turn again from Karya is fantastic. And T1 used this Baron to force a team fight Saigon Buffalo didn't want to take.
Not sure what's going on here. Faker with red buff just says, I've got exhaust as well because I have unsealed spellbook, and yeah, I think I'll just take
here. As we're already in another fight.
Okay, well, Saigon, they try to get something going here. They have a teleport coming in, and Owner will respect it. He will actually flash away, immediately goes back in as they notice the sad Wukong all alone. And this is just the dominoes falling one by one. Taki eventually going to be dead meat as well, as he will go down 3 more kills for T1 as they push with the Baron buff.
The Red Bull Baron power play is going to be pretty stacked for this one, Valdez. We're already at 4,400 gold. With all the kills they take in that fight, plus the turrets that are standing gold T1 are going to pick up on the map, this is probably a push to end here with the momentum they have. Hazmed still no slicing Maelstrom, a tool they so desperately need to stave off this push.
And it's only the 2 of them. I mean, so much for all those kills into the Tristana. Shogun really, he's in a little bit of a drop. His team has been picked off so many times that he has not really had a front-to-back team fight for him to do any amount of carrying in this one, unfortunately. As T1, they're not going to quite end the game. They probably could have tried to force it, but
they have control of every single piece of this map right now. As Taki's once again going to get caught by a tidal wave.
Yeah, and the slow on it is incredible, right? He does have everything, but he's not going to use anything because he knows he's just dead. As that will be a very scared Silas running to the safety of his DJ,
What's left of this? What's left of this turret? Shogun!
Yeah, he's just going to go in, you know, let's see what he can do. Maybe a little bit of damage, but that's about it. Actually, got him below 50% health. Nice little try, but just a bit out of position. And this game has gone off the rails, and I think T1 is looking to try to close it out here in just a moment.
And now we're starting to see this game go according to expectations. The early game certainly didn't look that way. Saigon Buffalo came out very flashy, great plays from Taki in the 2v2, very surprising start. But T1's experience, their macro, it all shows up here, their map awareness and vision control.
Yeah, they're just going to push in for this one. We do have the stolen by ultimate. They desperately want to take out Gumayusi, and they will do that, but everybody else survives with a very low amount of health. And actually, they do get the kill there onto Zeus. As Faker, he's like, come on, guys, let's get this one done.
No vision on the map really here for Saigon Buffalo whatsoever. There's that one control.
They do have the range advantage and a pretty nice siege, but here comes the flank once again. They're trying to get onto Gumayusi, and he's going to go down. Okay, they do get the kill.
He's going to kill the Nexus, so they don't care.
That's going to be the end of that turret and that Nexus as well. Zeus just going to do it all alone. Owner comes in for the picture finish, and that will be game number 1 of MSI.